Good afternoon. This is July 6, 2019. This is my videotape submission for Maryland Insurance Administration case number 2019-03-033. Alright, this is my videotape submission. It's going to bring this evidence on July 11, 2009. I'm asking for Rob Fix and everything that Rob Fix has to be submitted as well. I'm doing this on video because when I did this in 2008, 2006, 2007, y'all destroyed all the evidence. So I'm making sure that this time around, everything is in the public eye. Social media for social change. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, MySpace, and Instagram. That's how long I've been doing this. So here we go. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Alright. It's going to be a minute, so get your Snickers. It's going to be a while. This is to ensure that my movie comes out too, because like I said, I've been waiting for 13 years for this, and I'm tired. Alright, you see that? June. That's Brother Insurance. Your firm that represents Brother Insurance Company is regarding, alright, July, alright. Duane G. Davis. Please date, stamp a copy, enclose, and return the self-addressed envelope. Alright? I don't have all this money to be doing all this. So this is my discoveries. Alright? Maryland case number. This is my discovery. Request for discoveries. Y'all ain't gave me no discoveries. Y'all ain't gave me no evidence. Y'all ain't give me nothing. Y'all want to take and don't want to give. So I'm going to give you this. So there's no misunderstandings. You can find this information. You can find this information with Antonio Hayes. All right. Champion for justice. I was making a movie and a documentary about mass incarceration in the prison industry. I was making a movie and a documentary about the war on drugs, the illegal war on drugs. All right. That's what this is all about. And I was insured when I did it. All right. I filed this lawsuit. It was a $54 million lawsuit. All right? It was a $54 million lawsuit. See that? December 2010. Y'all locked me up to keep me from filing this lawsuit against the state of Maryland, Bank of America, Governor O'Malley, Insurance Incorporated, SunTrust Bank. I was going after your money. I am Dred Scott. I was suing you in a court of law. All right? See that? I was homeless. I was without money. I'm a caterer. See the date? 11/15/2010. You feel me? State of Maryland, Bank of America, Brother Insurance. I was suing you for my freedom. N62528. State of Illinois versus Duane Davis, 1986. Ending the war on drugs. All right? It's a Ghetto Da Vinci Code. And these were the cases. All right? Since you want discoveries, this is discoveries. On February the 2nd, 2011, I turned all this information over to Gregg Bernstein. All right? So we're going to go from here, and we're going to break you down. Because like I said, I am Dred Scott. This is your discoveries for this case. Everything in this book is your discoveries for this case. Stand for something or fall for anything. It's also a screenplay for the movie. It's a screenplay for my movie. See that? United States District Court. I am writing you this letter as a follow-up. My unsigned submission to the whistleblowers. I blew the whistle on the courts. See the case number? Shellenberger. Everything that Shellenberger has. All right. Chief Johnson stole evidence. They lied to the grand jury. You feel me? I'm a political prisoner and a community activist. I was doing a documentary about your courts. 1997. That's when I started this. And that's who I am. N62528. You feel me? Where's the beef? I own shorties. I own all parts of shorties. Nobody owns shorties but Shorty. Like I said, this is for my insurance claim. You feel me? 1998, March. Those are my articles of incorporation. I am a businessman. I'm self-owned, self-made. I'm not only the president, I'm the treasurer, the secretary. I'm looking for a vice president. I'm looking for a wife. Somebody I can walk through life with. Until I find them, that's a vacancy. I was insured. Brother insurance company. I was suing you because you failed to protect my interest. You feel me? Commercial crime. Commercial property. All right? My film was insured. That film was insured. This was art and evidence. And it was insured. Now you can contact Rob Fix at 202-498-2929. My movie was insured, and it's evidence for this federal investigation. It's evidence for my discoveries. 98 Rock know me. Like I said, I'm going to break you down. Submitting all of this as evidence. Everything that you have. Gregg Bernstein, Scott Shellenberger, Judge Cox, Judge Turnbull. I went a federal and a state audit. I'm out $2.6 million in lost wages and income. I'm homeless because of this. Because the state committed fraud. That's Judge Bennett. That's Governor Hogan and Al Redmer. Because I told y'all I had to reshoot the footage that y'all stole from me. Governor Hogan and Al Redmer is part of the documentary. You part of the footage. Mayor Moxley from Waukegan. Governor Hogan. See the date? 2017. I am Dred Scott. I was locked up in the state of Illinois, December the 24th, 2007. Mayor Pugh was a state senator when I did this. You feel me? That's the case number, 07CF498. I went home on vacation. I came back on probation. That 08 case was the case I filed against Jake Davis, James Hammond, Brother Insurance. The 24 CF C10, that's the $54 million lawsuit I had. All right? That's a $54 million lawsuit I had. Like I said, I was insured. That's my insurance company. My payments was paid. You feel me? Terrorism. I was insured against terrorism too. That's Bank of America. That's my store. I'm a caterer. These are the forged checks. Because like I said, I was locked up in the state of Illinois in December of 2007. I didn't get out till June 3rd, 2008. Sam Cunningham and Mary Cunningham know. And you can get the minutes from the Lake County Board's minutes on June 10th, 2008. I pleaded my case and pleaded my innocence. I still need a trial from that 2007 case. That's not my signature. You feel me? That's James Hammond. That's a lease. That's my rent. That's June. That's when I was still locked up. All right? That's forgery, income tax evasion, fraud. That's Judge Souter, because everything I got, everything I'm telling you, Judge Souter got. That's Scott Shellenberger. When I got out of jail, I filed these charges against... No, when I got out of jail, the state of Maryland charged me with this in 2008. All right? They charged me with this in 2008. They tried to violate me on my probation to send me back to Illinois. You feel me? But I fought that. You feel me? I fought that. My store on Falls Road. You feel me? I fought that. I beat you in court. And this is Jake Davis. That's my son. All right? And my son stole my business while I was out of town. He wrote checks and made like $200-something thousand. He unjustly enriched himself off of my name and my property. You feel me? James Hammond. You feel me? All this is documented. That's James Hammond. You can't write a lease on a property that you already got a lease to. You feel me? Illegal license. All right? That's the Baltimore County Police Department because y'all stole property. You destroyed evidence. That's the case right there. That toilet in Towson was all about this case right here. It was about suing the insurance company. And that case right there is when y'all came in my house and put guns in my head, threatening my life. You feel me? I got everything I got on file. It's the art of getting money. I was exposing your prison industry under the 13th Amendment, like the movie The 13th Amendment, except I named your judges, your lawyers, and your politicians to get paid to do it. I went to court and went to trial, and I beat you in court. This is the property that you took. I can't have an insurance claim, and you can't have the insurance claim, and you can't deny me that because this. You took my property. The entire contents of the defendant's vehicle, a 1999 Chevy Suburban. Dog, you took my property. You destroyed evidence. You knowingly participated in fraud to keep the courts not held accountable. You feel me? That's Ken LaRue from Lake County. Like I said, I was kidnapped in 2 states. And this is the property. See the case, CF 4988? That's property. This videotape is evidence right here. This right here. Y'all supposed to return that to me in January of 2010. You never returned it to me. You feel me? That showed what I did December 22nd, 23rd, and the 24th of 2007. That's my intellectual property, and it's covered under the Constitution. That's why I want a trial for this case. Now, right here shows you all the players in the game. Because, like I said, I was making a documentary about the 13th Amendment and the money that they make off of the 13th Amendment. You seen Pastor Jerome Stevens, Carden's office. All right? You seen John Carden's. That's Annette Murphy from the FBI, because I got an FBI file. Ed Norris. All right? Executive Director of the ACLU. Mike Shue from WJZ. That's from 2009, y'all. Long before y'all got me locked up. And here it goes right here, because y'all had full knowledge and evidence. So when I file this lawsuit, I'm going to sue the state for $130 million for income tax evasion and fraud. See that? Shellenberger should have done this in September 2008. Federal and state violations. Bank of America, SunTrust Bank. James and Hammond conspired to defraud the government. You feel me? To defraud the government. Contact Judge Turnbull, Attorney General McKee. All right? Now, here goes the fraud right here. Y'all file these papers with the court, to whom it may concern. Dear Sir or Madam, this letter is to verify that on February the 1st, 2008, Duane G. Davis, leasee at the Ridge Country Store. That means that you canceled my lease. When you canceled my lease on February the 1st, when you canceled my lease, that means that you got to pay me for the remainder of my lease. I wasn't evicted. All right? When you canceled my lease, you shouldn't have been running my store with my name on it. When you canceled my lease, you shouldn't have been getting checks with my name on it. That's the fraud in the court. Now, that's the comptroller of Maryland. You feel me? That's the Department of Justice, Patrick Fitzgerald, because I was locked up in the state of Illinois. I told the Department of Justice about that. Tampering with legal mail is a federal offense. You feel me? Attorney General, that's my case number in Illinois, 08IG00094, for filming a documentary about racism in Lake County courts. That's a hard look. Richard Sher, hard look. That's Dutch Rupersberger, because I contacted Dutch. I let Dutch know all about this. Governor Hogan know all about this. This is about the prison industry and mass incarceration under the 13th Amendment. This is the money that y'all make and generate off of that. See the date? 2017. Dear Mr. Davis, thank you for contacting the Comptroller's Office to request an audit in state tax returns. To better assist you, we are forwarding an email to the Director of Compliances. All right? If you suspect tax fraud and federal income tax evasion, it is your responsibility to contact the Internal Revenue Service. All right? Contact the Internal Revenue Service. Contact the police department. All right? I contacted the Internal Revenue Service and I contacted the police department. That's the Internal Revenue Service. I contacted them in 2014. I got a case file. I ran for governor, and I told y'all about this when I ran for governor. Governor Hogan got this. Like I said, this documentary was about racism in the courts. This was about the money that y'all make off of that. Barbara Mikulski got that. Y'all made me famous for toilets, and I'm running with that shit. We talking about mass incarceration in the insurance companies. Senator Kelly gave me $10,000. Ask him. He's in the movie. Ask him. They're in the movie. Frank the bail bondsman. All right? We're going to talk about mass incarceration in your prison industry. And we're going to talk about the role that you're playing in it. And we're going to talk about the evidence that you got. Because you can send a lot of these people to jail because you have knowledge of criminal activity by public officials. I gave it to you at your meetings. I gave it to you and handed it to you. I videotaped it when I gave it to you. You can't shield the corruption with your badge. You feel me? Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. I got everything I need on videotape. Sex lies and videotapes. I got 238 hours of videos. You feel me? I can back up everything that I say about you. January 8th, 2000 what? Obama. Postcards. Like, I don't know what else to tell y'all, but on February the 8th, James Hammond wrote a lease to Jake Davis for 1190 Falls Road. My store was for sale for $150,000. I was incarcerated in Lake County, Illinois. Vulnerable individual. I asked for a nomad hearing in Illinois. A change of venue hearing. Duran Battle contacted Karen Levy, and I was held for an additional 3 months. You held me for 186 days for a crime I didn't commit. I pleaded guilty and took my plea back. I asked for a trial, a jury trial. You never gave me one. The Department of Justice has to investigate that because kidnapping is a federal offense. Tampering with mail is a federal offense. So when we go to this insurance hearing on July the 11th, Rob Fix, everything that Rob Fix has is evidence. The movie Letters Design is evidence for a federal investigation and this insurance claim. And after this insurance claim is settled, they say that I can sue you. So I'm going to sue everybody involved, and I'm going to file that lawsuit that I had before. I'm going to refile it. I'm going to refile that lawsuit, and we're going to use I'm going to refile that lawsuit. I'm going to refile this lawsuit because I never went through. I can refile this. There's no statute of limitations on fraud and fiduciary fraud. And the insurance commission told me to file a civil and a criminal case. I filed the criminal case. This is the criminal case right here. That's the criminal case. And Johnny Oleski asked for the Department of Justice to follow up on that criminal case. Baltimore City, Baltimore County, Mayor of Baltimore City, the Baltimore City delegation, Baltimore Commissioner Harrison, and Mosby. All right? I can refile that lawsuit right here because it never went through. All right? And I'm an indigent. I'm homeless. I don't have a home. I don't have no money. I'm an indigent. And I'm an inmate. I'm not going to wait 20 years for my freedom. I'm not going to wait 20 years for my justice. Y'all made me famous for this. So we're going to end this where it started at, in a court of law. Evidence and artwork for this case right here. And you can go directly to the Johnny Oleski. Like I say, I was kidnapped. And I'm making a movie about them kidnapping me. You kidnapped me because of the documentary. You kidnapped me because of the information. You kidnapped me because I'm black and American. I speak out. But Johnny O, Izzy Pataki, y'all gotta deal with it. I took your cards for a reason. I took your cards for a reason. I was kidnapped by the state. I was kidnapped by the state. I was kidnapped by the state because I am Dred Scott. I am nothing but property.